Alright, it's time for the second Power Rangers Dino Charge episode review. Kaizoku, it is so good to be excited about Power Rangers again. You know, everything from last season is just becoming a faded memory.
Sean.
Well, almost everything. Gosei! What's up?
I'm afraid it's time for me to go.
Go? Where?
With the Armada defeated, I must return to Eltar to attend to matters there.
But the Armada's just in the TV show, not here.
But you see, there's a simple explanation for that.
You're not going to tell me what it is, are you?
Nope. But since I provided power to your review efforts, a replacement will come to assist you.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing of you to... Wait, you provided power to my reviews? How?
Well, there's a simple...
Right, simple explanation. Okay, got it. Well, thanks for... whatever it was you did.
Press that button, please, to teleport me away.
What? But... oh! That appeared out of nowhere. Alright, you got it!
You don't sound sad to see me leaving.
Well, Gosei, there's a simple explanation for that. That felt good.
Sean, I'm detecting an incoming energy signature. It's on a course to come through the window and land right here.
Whoa, that was quick. So, the Dino Gun's finally chosen its new home, eh? I can't believe it's this pathetic, pitiful, no-good, do-nothing dimension. Well, not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh no, Sean! Somebody's raised a shield around the house. Anything that tries to teleport in would be severely damaged.
Oh no, what can we do?
Accessing Power Rangers database. We can redirect the teleportation beam to the glen nearby.
Alright, do it. Man, I can't believe the Dark Stranger's gonna mess with us again this season.
Sorry, Sean, it's not him. The frequency of the shield doesn't match his harmonic profile.
Could S34N be back?
Nope, same thing. Whoever did this comes from a totally different dimension. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
Oh, looks like we have our new contestant. So tell me, why do you want me to stop reviewing Power Rangers? Reviewing what? Dear child, I could not care less what piddle you choose to make videos about. I am a master of fine weaponry, and I will have it! What? Oh, you don't even know what it is, do you? Oh, that makes this so much easier. Step aside, go back in, review your little kids show. This really doesn't concern you. Alright, dude, you just crossed the line. I don't care about your collecting weapons or whatever, but that creature is obviously in pain, and there's no way I'm letting you get it. Oh, I'd love to see what you'll do to stop me. Trust me, my friend, you're not the first to cross paths with me, and I've been working on some upgrades. Dragon Zord, activate. Dragon Blast, fire! Analyzing, and now! Oh, that did pack a punch, however. Why don't you let me see that? Whoa! Whoa! How did you do that? Oh, there's a very simple explanation for that. You see, Wait, you're actually gonna explain? Of course I am! What kind of idiot would say, there's a simple explanation for that, and then not provide an explanation? You'd be... Anyway, you were saying... You see, I am a master of weaponry. There's no weapon that I cannot master. Well, except for one. But you needn't worry yourself about that. You did a fine job with this, but a tweak here, a tweak here, and goodbye!
Shine!
I'm alright, buddy.
I managed to lessen the power of the blast, but I'm unable to regain control. I'm sorry, but the Megaforce Blaster is his now.
Nice trick, Bolt Bucket. But this time he's done for. And you're next. Man, what can I do now? Wait.
A replacement will come to assist you.
Somebody's raised a shield around the house. Anything that tries to teleport in will be severely damaged.
There's no weapon that I cannot master. Well, except for... There's a rather complicated explanation for that. Get back here! I know it was right around here some... Aha. Here you are. Whatever you are. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, calm down! Easy! I don't understand what you're... Whoa! Now I do! You say you need charger power? It should be somewhere right around... But how do I give you this? Just press there. And then back here. And put this in. That seems to be better. Oh, how cute. The Dino Gun has chosen its precious guardian. Well, that won't last long. Once I destroy him, you'll be forced to be under my control. No weapon falls outside my power. Whoa. It would seem that I am ill-equipped to deal with your power now that you've chosen. But rest assured, Dino Gun, reviewer, I shall return. New enemies. But new allies, too. Welcome to the team, Dino Gun. And there. I gotta tell you guys, it was a little weird having yet another strange dude show up, especially this time at night, but I did sleep better knowing that the Dino Gun is on my side now. How's it going, Rangers? Welcome to another Power Rangers Dino Charge episode review. Dino Charge couldn't have gotten off to a better start with its premiere, but would its second episode carry the same standard? Let's find out as I review episode 2 of Dino Charge, Past, Present, and Fusion. The episode begins with another one of those every episode story intro sequence things. I was really hoping that we'd gotten away from this. Maybe it's something that either Nick or Saban Brands is insisting on. We can follow the stories without having the key details reiterated every single week. On a ranch, a guy riding a horse stops at a barn and sees another guy inside practicing swords. He lassos the door open and asks the guy if he's playing Three Musketeers again, but the guy says he's not playing. He is, however, wearing a shirt that makes him look like a chef. His dog, Rubik, wanders off. Maybe he's looking for his cube. But seriously, he's actually barking at Fury, who threatens to attack him. So the guy grabs a piece of steel and jumps in to defend his pooch. The steel has no impact attacking Fury, but it does deflect his beams. Because what doesn't in this world? Fury knocks him down and the steel flies into a rock, revealing a raptor skull and the green Energem. I like how the guy tries to get the steel back out instead of grabbing the Energem, because he has no idea what it is. However, the Energem grabs him. Well, sort of. It bonds to him through the steel and transforms the steel into a dinosaur sword. How? Why? Anyway, he uses the sword, getting to repeat his "I'm not playing" line in a cool way, and breaks a branch above Fury that falls on him, which gives him a chance to run and grab the green Energem, formally bonding him with the raptor. Then he, and the dog, run away. Sometime later, he's instinctively put on a green shirt and is headed for the dinosaur museum. His mom says that it's just for the summer, so apparently he signed up for a dino camp or something. It's also interesting to note that she did say summer, indicating that it's summer where they are. It's winter here in the United States, although it is summer in New Zealand, so is the museum in New Zealand? Or is the show just set in summer in the United States? Tyler and Shelby are in the Jeep again. Actually, they're probably still in the Jeep, which very neatly ties this episode to the previous one. Tyler calls Shelby Miss Di Know-It-All, which is cute. Chef Guy's scooter is broken down and they pull over to help him, but he thinks he's got everything under control. Until the manual flies away. So the three of them are driving down the road when a woman stops them. Her husband is trapped under their car. Under the top of their car? This scene was released early as an episode preview, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. How would he be trapped under the top of their car? And if he's stuck inside the car, it does make a little more sense, but why is he trapped? Oh, and how this accident happened is never explained. Anyway, the three of them try to help, but at first they can't. However, when they make an effort to work together, their three Energems resonate with each other and they're able to fling the car into the sky and it explodes. Now that all three of them know that they all have Energems, they head for the Dino Museum. When they get to the museum, Coda and Chase are on the loading dock when they get there, but then suddenly they're gone. There is a large T-Rex head there and Tyler wants another picture for Instagram. But when he turns a tooth, he falls into a tunnel. The other two follow him down and they end up in the command cave. Dang it, I guess Gosei really is behind all this. No, I'm kidding. They're in some sort of underground lab. As they wander around, they see that the blue and black Energems have already been found and are being held by crystals. The other crystals sort of snatch up their Energems as well. Then, Keeper shows up! Yay, he's alive! He explains the backstory of the show to the three newbies, and then Coda, Chase, and Kendall walk out. The Keeper says that the Energems have chosen them, and then Kendall tells each of them why. This also gives us Chef Sword's name, Riley. Although she disses Shelby also, telling her that the reason that the pink Energem chose her is anyone's guess. Coda and Chase officially welcome them to the Power Rangers. Shelby says, "Power what?" I hate that line. Lines like that are always intended to separate a season from the current Ranger continuity, but we don't want it separated, especially in a dinosaur-themed season. And if it is supposed to be the same universe, then everybody knows what a Power Ranger is. That'd be like somebody in Gotham going, "Batman? Who's he?" The current mission of the Power Rangers is to find the other 5 Energems before they fall into evil hands. Shelby's not really sure about all this, and the alarm that goes off doesn't help. But Kendall pulls some excellent reverse psychology, saying that it's too dangerous for just a waitress, and she goes. At least, I think it was reverse psychology. She might just hate her. Coda and Chase grab their Dino Chargers, and Shelby and Riley grab their Energems. Tyler tries to grab his Energem, but something is interfering. Yes, it's the evil power of needing the Red Ranger to morph alone. See Nick in Mystic Force and Mac in Operation Overdrive. However, in the story, it apparently has something to do with the T-Rex Zord. They make an effort to at least explain this, but it's not very well explained. When someone bonds with an Energem, their Zord is awakened. The T-Rex Zord is destabilizing the red power. Keeper tells Tyler that he and his Zord share the spirit of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. How very Jungle Fury, though I don't think I've ever heard of anyone ever having a dinosaur spirit. Kendall gives Tyler his Dino Chargers, which are basically batteries that contain the power of the Energem. They're charged up by the Energem and can run out and then need to be recharged. They power their weapons and also allow them to morph into battle mode. Tyler says, "I get to morph again? Cool!" How refreshing is it to see someone who's actually excited about being a Power Ranger? And then Tyler can take his Energem. I guess what was really interfering with the red power was a lack of exposition. Ice Age is back and he's attacking the city. He orders the foot soldiers, which are called Vivics, to combine into giant monsters. The T-Rex stomps into the city to start fighting them, but then Ice Age freezes him. Then Tyler shows up. At first I thought this was a little weird because the others left the lab before he did. However, they went to the volcano where the T-Rex sleeps. The museum is in the city, so Tyler would have been closer than they were. That was a nice touch. Tyler uses the red Energem to unfreeze the T-Rex and I guess maybe stabilize the power and whatever. And then it's morphin' time. And just try to learn this morph dance, kids. Alright, so to demonstrate here, they say, "It's morphin' time!" And then, "Dino Charger, ready!" And they do spin. And they put the charger in and close the mouth. And it goes... Energize! You spin the barrel. And they point it straight up and say, as they fire, they say, "Unleash the power!" The morphing sequence duplicates Kyoryuger, but it's clear that it's been totally redone and not just reused. It looks really good. The Chargers can also be used to power the Zords, and Tyler tosses one up to Rexy, his nickname for his T-Rex Zord. This gives him a little mohawk deal and powers him up. Rexy fights the giant Vivics while Tyler handles the small fries. The in-battle dialogue is a little... Tyler pulls out his Dino Saber, which is the weapon that Riley had, and uses it to destroy one of the giant monsters. A Ranger, not in a Zord, destroying a giant monster. Where have I seen that before? Ah! Ice Age says that Tyler can't hope to defeat him alone, which is the cue for the other 4 Rangers to come running in. Coda and Chase were expecting Fury, but they go to morph anyway. However, Miss Di Know-It-All says watch and learn, and then promptly reveals that she hasn't the slightest clue what she's doing. Coda says, click, and the other 4 morph. Hold it! Tyler said, it's about to get wild. To explain that, the Red Ranger in the Sentai Kyoryuger said that before every battle. Including that line is a 100% sign to the fans that have watched the Sentai. And as one of those people, I appreciated it greatly. Alright, I told you guys it was coming. We then get our first serious dose of Sentai footage. But there's an interesting quirk inside it that I noticed. In the Sentai, the names on the batteries were puns of dinosaurs and weapons. For example, Parasag Gun. However, they either reshot or digitally edited these sequences in the battery inserting part, as the batteries here have their full dinosaur names on them. I just found that kind of interesting. This first team battle is a good demonstration of the team's powers. They're able to insert their chargers into their weapons for additional power, and can also combine the saber and the gun morpher into the Dino Blade Blaster. The 4 Unreds take on the Vivics, while Tyler takes on Ice Age himself. Rexy is still fighting the giant Vivics called Vivizords, and he destroys the other one. Then Tyler inserts another charger, jumps into Rexy's mouth, and finishes off Ice Age with the Dino Morpher Blast. Final strike. Ugh. Dino Charge, why are you trying to make me remember Super Mega Force? I'm trying to forget Super Mega Force. However, Monster Extinct is a really cool end of battle tagline. Back at the lab, the Rangers celebrate their first victory. Riley says that his brother is not going to believe this, but Kendall says that they cannot say a word about what's happened because she never actually explains why. Meanwhile, Keeper is shocked that there was another monster besides Fury. This means that Sledge is alive and has returned. Sure enough, Sledge's ship is in orbit, and he's picking out the next monster to try to destroy the Rangers. Past Present Infusion is good. It's still far above Super Megaforce in terms of writing, storytelling, and acting, but it feels like a little bit of a step back from Powers from the Past. Let me tell you why as I dig up these fossils. Episode 2, Past, Present, and Fusion. Pros: continued good attention to detail, the morphing sequence is spectacular, more good backstory and characterization. Cons: the story is starting to drift into not explaining things, Riley's name comes out of nowhere, and the car crash scene was really weird. A step back, but by no means a big one. Past, Present, and Fusion digs up 4 fossils out of 5. Here are some of my issues. See if you agree with me. It takes us far too long to find out Riley's name, especially considering that he's a ranger. And when we do find out, Kendall tells us, and how the heck did she know? The crashed car scene was a little wacky and just kind of out of context. Even just seeing Ice Age walking away in the background would have tied it into the rest of the episode. What is it with this show and car wrecks? The story knew that it had to separate Tyler from the other Rangers so that he could morph first, but the way this is explained, that the T-Rex is somehow messing with the power, never really made sense, and it was never really explained how that was even fixed. Calling a finishing move Final Strike directly copies from Super Megaforce, and why would you ever want to do that? The Rangers not being able to reveal their identities is a trope that really goes all the way back to Mighty Morphin. And while I suppose Zordon never told them why they couldn't tell, they were at least his rules. Coming from Kendall, it just rang a bit hollow. It would have been better if it was something that Keeper had said. And just throw something in about your family and friends will be safer from Fury if your identities are kept secret. Although Fury did see Riley unmorphed and even knows about where his house is. But at this point, those are still nitpicks, just as long as they don't continue. Dino Charge is still great. I really think it's the strength of Powers from the Past that made these little details stand out. It's kind of like eating a really good piece of chicken cordon bleu, and then an hour later eating the second piece. It's still good, but an hour later it's a little cold and probably getting a little stiff. Well, let's see. We've got 5 Rangers, a mentor, a tech advisor, villains. Yep, it looks like we're ready to settle into some adventures. Tune in to Nick next Saturday at noon for episode 3, A Fool's Hour. Sledge arrives on Earth to confront Keeper and the Rangers. He gives them a deadline to return the Energems, but coming up with a plan to fight back gets compromised when Tyler goes after Fury on his own. Can the Rangers figure out how to work as a team? Alright, one more thing for you. I know just a few weeks ago I said that I wouldn't do channel shoutouts during regular season videos, but I actually have a really important question for you. The question this week is, if I were to start a Patreon, which is a website account that allows me to receive monthly donations for creative projects like Orange Ranger videos, would you viewers be interested in supporting that at any level? I want to be clear about something from the very first time I'm mentioning this. Power Rangers episode reviews videos will always be free to watch. I will never put them behind a paywall. If I go ahead with this, I will think of other incentives in exchange for support. Patreon support would let me upgrade my equipment and do other things to bring you more entertaining, better looking videos. So, is that something you would be interested in? Let me know, yes or no, be honest, in the comments below, and next week I'll choose a random voter and give them a channel shout out. And I do mean random, by the way, yes or no, I want you to be completely honest, because that's what's going to help me decide whether or not I should try this. Thanks! Alright, that is going to do it for another Power Rangers Dino Charge episode review. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video by clicking the like button right down below. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews and other Power Rangers videos. And make sure to follow us on social media to get the latest updates on Power Rangers news and these videos. Until next time, may the power protect you. Unleash the End Slate!
Don't you fools think for a second that your precious reviewer is safe. I will have the power of the Dino Gun for myself!